The book of Revelation contains one of the most terrifying prophecies ever written. In chapter 13, John describes a beast that rises out of the sea, and with it comes a system so complete, so absolute, that no one can buy or sell without its mark placed on the right hand or on the forehead. The verse reads, "He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." For 2,000 years, this passage has left people puzzled and afraid. How could such a thing even be possible? How could a single power control every transaction on earth? In John's world, it was unimaginable. Money was coins of silver and bronze. Trade happened face to face. Empires could tax their people, but they could not stop a man from buying bread in the marketplace. The idea that someone could lock down every purchase across every nation was beyond belief. But the Bible is clear. This prophecy is not symbolic. It's practical, it's economic, and it's spiritual. So let's ask, what would it take to fulfill it? For most of history, the prophecy felt impossible. But today, the technology is already here. Think about your own life. When was the last time you used cash? Most of us pay with cards, phones, or online transfers. Every one of those transactions is digital, traceable, and ultimately controllable. Now enter central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. Governments around the world are experimenting with them right now. Unlike cash, CBDCs aren't just money. They're programmable. That means your government could decide where you spend them, how long they last, or even if you're allowed to use them at all. Imagine this. You go to the store to buy food, and your transaction is denied. Why? Because you purchased too much meat that month, or your account is frozen because you attended a protest, or your funds are blocked until you comply with new regulations. With digital money, this isn't science fiction. It's a few lines of code, and we've already seen glimpses of this. During the pandemic, vaccine passports determined where people could go, and in some cases, what they could buy. In China, your social credit score decides if you can purchase plane tickets or send your children to certain schools. In Sweden, thousands of people already have microchips implanted in their hands, using them to pay for groceries and train rides. Does this sound familiar? A mark on the hand that determines whether you can buy or sell. But there's another layer. This isn't just about economics. Revelation says accepting the mark is an act of worship. It is a sign of loyalty, a declaration of allegiance to the beast. That's what makes this prophecy more terrifying than any dictatorship in history. It's not only about control of your wallet, it's about control of your soul. Now, across the centuries, people have tried to decode this prophecy. Some believe the number 666 pointed to the Roman Emperor Nero Caesar, whose name can be calculated to equal 666. Others saw it fulfilled in the Roman Catholic Church, or in barcodes, or in credit cards. And now, many believe it points to microchips, digital IDs, or biometric scans. But no matter which interpretation you prefer, the trend is undeniable. The world is moving toward global systems of surveillance, digital control, and economic compliance. The infrastructure that once seemed impossible is now falling into place, and the question the prophecy leaves us with is chilling. What would you choose if survival required the mark? Would you trade your freedom for safety? Would you trade your soul for bread? The Bible warns that those who refuse will suffer. They may not be able to work. They may not be able to eat. But in the end, those who resist will stand with God. For the first time in human history, this prophecy feels less like a distant warning, and more like tomorrow's headline. So I'll ask you, do you think the mark is already here, hiding in plain sight, or do you believe the world is still waiting for the final system to be revealed? If you want to uncover more prophecies and the hidden history behind them, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It helps more people find these warnings before it's too late.